Welcome to Gorafe Desert, one of the most stunning places I've been in Europe. After such a hectic weeks of production in Morocco, I decided to spend a few days in the nature without any commercial projects. Just two of us, me and my girlfriend, enjoying the incredible landscape and taking a break. After 2 weeks of rainy weather, this was the first day of sunshine and a bit of warmth. We started our adventure above the Gorafe village, arrived quite late, watched the sunset and went to sleep to be ready for a sunrise ride. Early in the morning, we hit the tarmac road leading to the off-road track. The views were absolutely insane. After a month in Morocco without my drone, I felt like I was flying for the first time again. When the tarmac ended, the adventure started. This was rather a spontaneous trip, so I had only prepared a rough track using Google Maps satellite view, and now it was time to test it in a real world. After all the rain, there was a lot of mud and water on our way, but nothing our Defender could not handle. We had so much fun driving through it, heading towards our first stop for a proper breakfast. From the crazy desert rock formation surrounding the track to the majestic Sierra Nevada mountain range in the distance. Such an epic ride. After a few hours of driving, taking pictures and flying the drone, we stopped for a breakfast. And that's my favorite part of the day when we are on the road. Always porridge with some local fruits, delicious coffee, and just a great time together. It never changes. And that's it. A moment of silence, preparing food, and soaking in the incredible views. During breakfast, we fell in love with the place even more. The sun hit us just right, so we decided to take a look around, find a proper place to stay overnight, and just relax. And yes, we are going to eat again. We've been celebrating meals like this since the very beginning of our travels. Inspired by an old Range Rover ad from 80s, we are tired of eating in the same old places. So we changed the setting of our 5-star restaurant almost every day. And this time, we picked a terrace with a killer view for dinner. We cleaned up, and went for a hike, reaching the top of the hill with a perfect sunset view. Unforgettable moment. And that's something that defines our traveling style. We always camp in scenic spots. Hiding in the bushes to avoid wind or sunlight, that's not us. We always choose a place with a view, whether it's for great photos or just to wake up to an epic landscape. That morning was one of those you remember forever. Waking up in the middle of nowhere, surrounded by absolute silence and breathtaking views, it felt surreal. We got up just before the first rays of sunlight and did a short hike before hitting the track. By the way, those drone shots you are seeing, they were taken just moments before an epic crash. My drone lost a propeller and immediately plummeted. I was pretty sure that I would lost it forever, but somehow I found it on a sandy cliff. A quick propeller swap and it was back in action. After our sunrise mission, we hit the road again. To keep moving, we went for another ride, driving the whole day, scouting for new spots and mapping out a track that could make a perfect 3-4 day adventure. My goal was to create a route full of epic scenery and obviously an incredible 4x4 experience. We drove until the last bit of sunlight, chasing the best lighting for photos and videos, and ended up at another stunning location with insane views. And then the last morning here. We were there in March, so the nights were still chilly, but during the day it felt like full summer mode. 3 days of sunrises and sunset, so we recharged our batteries in such a short time and were ready to drive along the coastline to visit the previous owners of our Defender. And that's it. 3 days packed with adventure, though honestly, we could have easily extended it to a week. An absolutely stunning place that you have to visit. You can find in the description below a guide based on our trip with a PDF and GPX file of our route that will be helpful if you are planning to explore this area. Essentials, tips and detailed maps with camp spots and photo locations. Let me know in the comments if you would like more episodes like this. See you in the next one.